While scrolling through Facebook, I've come across a very interesting post: the grand opening of a museum in a settlement called Bakkie. Immediately, I was interested and called up a few friends and made my way to Bakkie. It was a 2-hour journey through the Kamawena River, surrounded by water and mangrove. I was pulled by some amazing views. Upon arrival, we were greeted by a very friendly man. It was later I found out that he was going to be our host. He was so eager to start the tour, but I had to introduce myself to my audience first. Good day everybody, and welcome back to my channel. For those who do not know me yet, my name is Damon and I make small adventure video. Today I find myself in one very exciting settlement in Suriname, a settlement called Bakkie. Why does Bakkie excite me this much, one may ask? Is because Bakkie has the first real museum in Suriname. Now I myself have never been into a real museum because I've never gotten the opportunity to actually visit one. There's so much I've heard about this museum, and today I finally got the chance to visit this museum. Now, with a population of around 35 people, Bakkie is one of the smaller settlements in the district Kamawena. Their main source of income comes from fishing and agriculture. Joining me today on this trip to Bakkie is someone you haven't seen for a while in my videos. This is none other than expert farmer.
Yo, what is up guys? It's me again, Kevin, aka Expert Farmer. I'm back again with my buddy Damien, making video guys for you guys. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he told you. We're here at Bakkie. We're gonna take a look at the place. I hear there's a museum. We're gonna check out the museum. There's a garden in the back. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love the garden. I'm gonna tell you guys about all the plants that they have, and I'm pretty excited. Let's go inside. Let's have a look. Yo guys, I just walked in. The front view of the place is great. It's a nice colonial home with some great assortment of plants and a great statue up front. I'm getting a great vibe off of the place. We're gonna take a look at the back in a few minutes, get a feel for the place, see what else they have, and check it all out. But as far as now, I'm getting a great vibe.
After some quick sightseeings, we were invited to start the tour. And what I saw was amazing in one simple word: artifacts with so much story to tell. But two things stood out. One of them is actually the first map drawn of South America. You can tell that there are no lines between the countries. This was actually one big piece of land. Not to forget the Lake of Parima from the legends of El Dorado. The second one is the Kromboy that was worn by slaves and contractors when they were too lazy to work. Yes, being lazy was punishable. All I can say is book your trip and learn a lot from Suriname culture. We've just finished the museum tour, and man, like I said before, it's an awesome experience. I recommend you guys to come visit Plantation Bakkie just for the sake of the museum, because the museum is very interesting and educational for our young generation. We're now heading for the garden tour. That is where Expert Farmer will shine a lot. I see you have a plant in your backpack. What kind of a plant is it?
Want to know what I got in my backpack? Let me tell you. See this over here? This is a pandan plant. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have heard of basmati rice. The smell and the taste are amazing, and it gets the characteristics of the rice from this plant. They actually cook it with this plant, and it transfers the smell and the taste slightly to the rice, and that's where it gets the nice flavor and aroma from. So I saw this plant in the garden and I had to have it. So I asked the kind woman if I could buy one, and I did. Alright guys, and now I have a treat for you guys. We're gonna take a walk through the garden where I got my pandan plant. Come and take a look. This is where my little baby came from. Here's mommy and daddy. This is the Pandana. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, okay people, but this is, you know, a mature plant of the pandan. Like I said, basmati rice gets its characteristics from this, the flavor, the smell, and it has a real subtle smell, but I find it so intriguing and great smelling, and the taste, oh, I love it. Yo guys, I just spotted something great over there. 2 cocoa trees, so let's go check it out. Check this shit out. This is a cocoa pod for everybody who has never seen that before. That's where chocolate comes from. Chocolate, cocoa butter, everything in that family. Actually, for the people who don't know, the pods inside, they're kind of white. They have this white filament around it, and that's kind of tart and sour. That's really good also. But what they do to make the cocoa powder or the chocolate, they make that from the seeds. They dry the seeds, roast the seeds, and then grind the seeds, and that becomes cocoa powder and or the favorite chocolate. So this is where it all comes from, people. I'm going to crack open an old cocoa pod. I don't want to touch the good ones because it's not our tree, but let's see what's in an old one. Okay, we have a whole lot of ants, a whole lot of eggs, and this is what I just told you about. These.
How do you suggest it?
Yeah, see these? See this? This is a cocoa pod seed. Yeah, this is a cocoa pod seed. So what they do is they dry this in the sun. Usually they put it on sinks. They dry out on sinks, dry it for a couple of days, then roast it and then grind it. And that's how you get cocoa powder, and then further coffee. Sorry, not coffee, chocolate. Check this out, people. This is a big old date plant. I'm pretty sure everybody has dates. These dates are actually very special to this region because this type of date can only grow in the vicinity of salt water. So it actually needs salt water to grow. So that's why it's very special around here. Yeah, and you can see the dates up top. You have the small ones. This is a very small sort type of date, but you can see the green dates up in the trees. And actually, the guy that runs the place, along with his wife, tells me that dates are a very religious fruit, or a religiously used fruit, especially in the Quran. So a lot of people from the Islamic Development Bank, if I understand it correctly, come here, and when they see these dates, they stand in awe because they don't think that dates can grow in this environment. So that's something interesting.
Now before we go any further, yes, you can spend the night here. There are tour houses around the garden which you can rent for a stay. It's about SRD 500 per night for the locals. Foreign tourists have another price, but it comes with a whole tour package.
So this accommodation is actually within the gardens. So you have a house that's viewing the pond, and you're in the middle of all the plants that he has collected from all over Suriname. This house is for 4 people.
Can you open it? Is it open? There's a key.
Kan je opmaken.
We're locked out, but wait, there's a key. Oh.
Unlock it! Well, our tour has been cut short. Our boatsman already wants to leave because there is a curfew till 6 p.m. because of the COVID-19 pandemic. So we're now going to rush home because I don't want to spend a night at the POC. So if you've enjoyed today's video, please consider subscribing to this channel, and I'll see you in my next adventure. Peace.